What's going on, everyone? Justin here with Trading Cards and More, back with another video. Just want to do a quick video on my recent PSA submission where I had an issue with a card. I ended up putting in an order after I emailed them. I emailed PSA, got a response pretty quick, and basically they sent me a return label. I filled out the form just like you do on PSA when you want to send in cards or whatever. They told me all the steps to do. It took me like 5 minutes, and then I shipped it back. And so just gonna go over that, how it went and everything. This was my first time having to use that service. Brad's in the house. What's going on, Brad? What's going on, Carson? Um, so yeah, we have our card right here. So we're gonna take a look at it, and so this was a Pokemon card, Snorlax. It did get a PSA 10. The rainbow card, I think it sells between $150 plus. It's a pretty nice card. Yeah, Joel, just only this one card had to be reholdered. But there was a huge chunk of plastic or something that was in the case at the bottom. I tried shaking it. You can hear it kind of rattle, but it wouldn't move. Like, it was just jammed in there and kind of like up against the card. You can almost tell on the card, like a little spot right there, kind of where that plastic or whatever it was kind of jammed in there. So it's a pretty big eyesore, and if I'm gonna sell the card, I don't want to have something like that on the card. So I just put in the order. I put this order in on the 23rd of November. So I'm guessing I shipped it into them on the 24th, which was the day before Thanksgiving. So you do have a holiday in there. And then it got there the next week, and they were able to check it in on the 2nd, or sorry, 12/1. So 12/1 would have been, I think, Wednesday. So basically, it took a week to get there, and then they got it checked in by the 2nd. So the very next day after they received it, they got it all entered in, and then it took another like 3 days to get it all the way through the system, get it reholdered and everything. Colleen, what's going on? Thorbjorn, what's going on? But yeah, basically a 1 week turnaround, not even. If you factor in shipping it, getting it to them, and then them receiving it and everything, and then them shipping it back, you're talking about 2 weeks. So they shipped it out on Tuesday, and then it got here today, which is today's what, the 9th. So pretty fast overall turnaround. I was pretty happy with the service. In their email or whatever, they said it would be about 2 weeks. So, it took less time. I think the more cards you have, obviously, it's going to take longer to reslab like more cards. Since it was just one card, it was pretty easy, pretty quick. So, yeah, this was just going to be sold. So this will be going up on my eBay store. And I just didn't want to sell it to somebody and then they see that big thing and get all mad about it, or because people can be pretty nitpicky. I mean, it wasn't just a small little flake of dust or something. That wouldn't have been a big deal. Like, sometimes you get like a little white piece of dust on the card, especially on the front, and sometimes they're in the case and you can see them on the back. That's not really a huge deal. Some people nitpick about it, but I see that all the time. When I'm sending the cards into PSA, I make sure to look the surface over and make sure to brush off any pieces of dust. Because like I said, people can be picky about it. But this was, I mean, a huge chunk. It almost looks like a broken piece of like mangled plastic, and it was like jammed in between the card and the case. So yeah, I'm happy with it. Got the card back. Gonna be able to list this up and hopefully sell it rather quickly. I've sold a few of these cards already. If you guys didn't see my last PSA return, it was all Pokemon cards. I think it was 137 cards, and I did quite well on the 10 ratio. And honestly, the ultra modern, or I shouldn't say ultra modern, but all the like Sword and Shield cards that I shipped in, almost all of them got 10s. There was a handful of non-10s, but overall it was pretty solid PSA returns. So go check that video if you haven't. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. And yeah, with that, we're still waiting on a few Pokemon orders to come back. I got a 486 card order that I shipped in last November that is still sitting in grading. It's just taken forever. And then I have another Pokemon order I believe I shipped in January that's also in grading. And that one is still in grading. It's just taking forever as well. So hopefully I get one of those orders back here pretty soon within the next month or so. Because, yeah. Thanks for watching. Have a good rest of your week. Have a good weekend. And we'll see you in the next one.